Hi, hello and welcome to another Parwell TV. Today I'd like to introduce you to our latest TIG inverter, which is an XTT212DI. So on the front of the machine we have a nice easy display where you can just scroll around and whatever is highlighted in the green you can just press and select, or just press and hold the main switch button there and it'll go back to its main menu. You've got a facility there for saving and also for advanced menus for TIG welding, but we'll demonstrate that a little bit later on. Okay, so we're going to go with looking at a TIG setup, a typical setup for TIG welding. So we're going to go with the TIG Synergic. So it's highlighted there in the green. So we do press the main front button there, which is then brings us over to 2T40. That's to do with the trigger. So we can press 2T. We've got FEALSS, that's for stainless steel, aluminium, and also for steel. So we select what we would like. So in this case, we'll just go for steel. Size of tungsten electrode, which is 2.4, we'll select that. Material size, that will go right up to 7mm in size, so it limits you to the capacity of what you would like to weld. So let's go for a nice 3mm, and it gives you what it thinks it needs for that material thickness. Once you've arrived at the main welding screen, you can just very, very carefully move. There's a little green band along the datum line there, and you can go to its maximum of the green line before it goes to red, and also right down to the minimum. So it's giving you a little bit of tolerance there to play within the scope of the material that you want to use. We're all going to weld differently, so it may ask you to, you may want to just increase or decrease the current to suit. And then also here on the front of the screen we have the thickness of the material, the tungsten size, and also the material. Now, to make any further adjustments on the actual TIG, we can go to what's called the manual TIG advanced menu. So we can press that and you can see the start, slope up, a main welding current, and slope down, where you can highlight it by a flashing red and green icon, and then you make the change, press and move down, press again and make a change. Once you're happy with the change, move on, and so on until you get back to the requirements of your main welding. And that is really it. Quite straightforward. This is your main welding screen, ready to weld. So now we've got the machine set up, we're going to briefly describe and talk through the process of selecting the torch and connecting it to your machine. So this could be either a TIG torch, manual metal arc, electrode holder, or even a foot controller. So we'll go to help on the menu, press help, go to torch, highlight the torch, and it gives you a selection of torch, different types of torch buttons. Now, the one over to the left, which is highlighted there, is the norm, we should say, which is the normal one for selection for this. So even if you have a single torch with a single button, and this one is a 3, it's a standard one, so just select that if your torch trigger is slightly different. However, if you have one with a sliding barrel, you select the sliding barrel, and if you select the foot control, then it's straightforward and select. So just press on that and move on. So now we've got the parameters set, we're going to look at how to set the welding torch, the manual metal arc, torch lead, or even the foot controller into the front of the machine. And there's a quite simple guide on the front of the machine. So if we go to help again on the front of the menu, just press and go to setup and go to TIG. it gives you the torch and the welding return in the correct polarities of how they should be set. And we can go back and select MMA, and it does exactly the same for Magneto Arc. So it gives you a reference to fall back onto if you're not sure. Here I'm going to show you how to save a program that you've just selected. So once you're happy with the setting that you've just done, go to the memory button, which is a flat floppy disk there. Just press the icon, and then you've got up to 6 memories that you can save your program, and select any one that you like. Once you're happy with it, it's highlighted. One that's empty or not empty, you can go onto there, press selection, save to memory, yes or no. So we can either indicate yes or no. So we're going to go yes. Save now to memory 6. Go to back. And we're back to the main welding screen. Looking at the XTT212 die here, and for selecting languages. So main welding screen on the front. Go to help. Press and select. Go all the way around to the bottom there to language, select it. Go to English, or whichever language you want to select. Select, it's done. Ready for welding. Thank you for watching.